Speingggg is a really good and interesting writer. His book 100 Years of Solitude has a lot of sadness and emotional scenes. I think this book has a lot of life teachings. I have read the book and in my personal opinion is one of the best books in the world because you can imagine fantastic elements and fantastic characters in a realistic context, and the history is really original. Well, you really should read the book. It's amazing. The picture in the book, I think he wants to tell us something about the real life. When I saw the picture, I feel like a nostalgic feeling, sadness, confusion. I think he wants to invite us with his eyes to read this tragic novel. I really enjoy and I really like fantasy novels. I think they are different from magical realism because the fantastic novels you can see fantastic elements and fantastic characters like mythical creatures, maybe you can see mermaids, fairies, gnomes, witches, vampires, dragons, unicorns, or something like that. And in magical realism, you can see a kind of mix with fantastic characters or fantastic elements, but the history has a climax in a realistic context. I think people read fantasy novels because they want to transport it to another world, and maybe for them this reality is boring. Probably, well, my favorite festival is Christmas because my family and I used to eat turkey in this season of the year, and I used to be really, really, really happy. My family and I we used pass for Christmas in my family's house in Puebla, but now it's different. And we used to spend this season of the year with all my family. We used to put the biggest and colorful Christmas tree. Now it changed a little bit because in this year probably we are going to be here in my house in Playa del Carmen. Probably we are going to have our little dinner. I think it's gonna be boring. Well, a special person from my past who I still know, I think is my best friend, and her name is Luz. She's incredible, gorgeous. She's tall. She's skinny. She has black and straight hair. She has Chinese eyes. She's really, really, really the cutest person in the world. I met her in high school because she was in the same classroom as me, and I remember the reason. We were in a school trip and we was talking about dogs, and we made a really big connection. I'll probably see her in 2 weeks because we are going to go to a party in a hotel. We bought our tickets 2 months ago, and definitely we are gonna have the best moments in our life, and we are going to spend the weekend together. And that's the reason. Well, Luz is really important and special for me because she's my best friend. I feel really comfortable with her. She's a reliable person, and she has been in with me and for me in the best and the worst moments in my life, and we have a lot of memories. I really love her because she's a nice person. She has the worst jokes in the world, but she's really fun, and when I spend my time with her, I feel really happy, and she's my best friend. She's my favorite person, I think, for that reasons. And that's all. Thank you.